everybody, it's Amanda from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk. It's quite late on Friday evening. I'm sorry I didn't put a video up today, but I was away with my little girl. It's half term, so I took her off. And we had some fun together and stayed away overnight. So I'm up late crafting. This will probably come to you on Saturday. And I'm using the beautiful Sale-A-Bration papers that are in the second wave of Sale-A-Bration freebies, and it's absolutely beautiful paper. And well, when I say paper, it is so thick you could make boxes out of this quite easily. It is single-sided, but it's foiled. You've got 4 different designs, 3 sheets of each, and it's stunning. Absolutely beautiful. So as you can see, I've been chopping into this one. I've got a kind of an idea of where I want to go with this card. I want to make a card for a special friend, and that's about as far as I've got. So I'm going to cut this card base. I don't want that one. That one's too thin. I want this one. So this has been cut 11.5 to 4 1/4, and I'm going to score it at 5 3/4 inches to make my card. I'll put all of the measurements over on my blog. They will be there ready for you on Saturday. So there we go, got that ready. And then I want something to go on the background. As I say, I've not quite planned it fully yet. So it's kind of a make it up as I go. I think I'll have some of this. So I'm going to use some of this. So if my card is 5 3/4, do I want it that way or that way? I'll have it that way. Okay, I'm going to cut 2 1-inch strips, which measure 5 3/4 by 1. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. And then that will go the full length of my card, 5 3/4 and 5 3/4. Okay, and we'll just see what happens. Might be a disaster, but there we go. Let me just move that a minute until I decide what I'm doing. I think I'm going to colour these, and I'm going to go with a pink. The person this card's for doesn't even like pink, but she'll have what she gets. That's not dark enough. I don't like that one. That one's not dark enough. I want the darker one. So I'm using my alcohol markers, but I want the darker one. That's not showing up enough for me. And this is Pink Pirouette, and it's the dark one. And I'm colouring, and it's going over the silver bit, and I'm not bothered. It's not really changing the colour of that silver massively. I have used the alcohol markers to colour some of the flowers. I've done that off camera, knowing that I wanted to use them, but I don't quite know how. And I just did colour them very carefully. If I just quickly show you what I've been colouring. My husband saw me and he went, "Colouring in? You're joking." I think he thinks my job is a bit of a joke when he comes and sees me colouring in. So those are the ones that I've done. So I've done them in tones and whatever have you, and I've done some leaves, but I don't quite know how I'm going to use them yet, so we'll see. So, yeah, me and my little girl went to, well, funnily enough, February, we went to Blackpool. She's absolutely obsessed with arcades. I think she watches too much YouTube with children winning toys on the claw machines. So that's what she wanted to do, so I let her go. Gave her a budget, and when it was gone, it was gone. And then we went and had a nice evening in a hotel so she could go swimming. And it was lovely. Really, really nice. Back to school on Monday, so that's it. Done with. School holidays don't last 2 minutes. I'd keep her at home if I could, but I tried homeschooling and I lasted 3 months before I nearly lost my mind. So unfortunately it's back to school on Monday. Right, so I'm going to glue these strips on now. You'll have to excuse me if you see my sleeves of my dressing gown. I like to craft in my dressing gown. Yeah, no. I'm just a crafter. And I like to be warm. It can get a bit chilly in here sometimes. So there you go. So I'm just going to stick this down the sides, and then I've got 2 decorative panels without using a whole sheet of, you know, using loads of the paper, because I'm using it frugally, as it were. Okay, that's that one. And now another one. Okay. Alrighty-ho, there we go. Okay. Try and get that on straight. I want it flush with edge at card, I don't want it overlapping. There we go. Because it's kind of like a shimmery kind of, it's not shimmery, it doesn't shine in the card, but you know it's got like a, it's non-porous basically. So you do need to wait for those alcohol markers to properly dry. You could use anything on it, but you'd need to wait longer for it to dry. Right, so let's have a look. What am I going to do here now? Not absolutely sure, to be honest. I think I want to put some of my flowers. I think I want to save that one. I think I want to put some of my flowers on the inside of there. Yeah, I like that. Put these on the inside of there. So you can see I've got, you know, I've coloured them and I've shaded them, and I've used both shades of Pink Pirouette, and I've used the Rich Razzleberry as well. Which one have I used? This one. Light Rich Razzleberry. So those are the colours I've used. So I'm just sticking these in here, in the centre part. Like so. Beautiful papers, absolutely stunning. And the alcohol markers, they are really easy to use. I'm no great artist, but even I can do an half decent bit of colouring in with these. Stick that there like so. I think I'm happy with those. And then I did have it in my head that I wanted to use some vellum. I'm not quite sure how yet. I don't know whether I just want to straight overlay it, because I want it overlaying those flowers there, but I don't know. For some reason I don't want it to be perfect. I'm going to hold that there and I'm going to tear it. I'm going to tear that vellum. I don't want it all perfect and even. I like it to be a bit worn and interesting. Messy. Okay. But I want it to fit. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to very gently just give that so it's not got a perfect line at the top. Okay. Just straighten that off slightly. And then I want the same at the bottom as well. So if I just put my finger there and then just tear it. A bit more. There we go. Get off. Got some fluff on it. I don't want fluff on it. I want it to look rough and ready, but I don't want fluff on it. Right, so I like that there now. So how am I going to attach that? Don't know, I haven't thought that far. Right, okay, let's have a look. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put 2 dots of glue at either side. Now it's going to show through the vellum as the glue. So I need to be super careful. In fact, I'm going to put it about there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out a way of making sure nobody can see that glue. Don't quite know how yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That's if I can even get any glue out. There we go. Okay. So let's just stick that on. Okay. That's just about right. Give it a press so that we haven't got a big circle of glue. And hopefully it will dry to where we can't see it. Maybe. And then just down there, I'm going to hold that on, I think. Let me see. Because I don't want to be able to see the glue, I'm going to use glue dots. Okay. One there. And one there. There we go, that's if job's a good one. That's done that nicely. Now, I'm just wondering whether to put another one up there actually now I'm here. I think I will. I could have used glue dots for the whole lot really, couldn't I? I never thought of that. I'll know next time. Next time I'm sticking vellum down, I'll just use glue dots. There we go. So you've got that opaque look there, and I really, really like that. Now I want a banner across. A banner across there. I think I'm going to, what shall I have? Some pink. No, I don't want that. Do I want some more? I've got glue all over that. I want some more of that. Not too sure. Might have some. I know what I'm going to do. Let's cut a really thin band of copper foil. So let's say 1/2 inch. Okay. 1/2 inch of copper foil, and then I'll have 3/4 of an inch of powder pink, and I'll layer them up, and that will just give me a, that's not very straight, let's do that again. It's about as straight as an iron bob. Note that 3/4 of an inch is there, and my card is, what's my card? It's 4 1/4, isn't it? So I want that to be 4 1/4. And I want that to be 4 1/4. There you go. Okay. That's that bit, so let's glue that on. Okay. There we go. I'll find roughly an even centre point there and glue that on. Okay. Now the good thing about doing crafting, making it up as you go, is you don't overthink things, you just get on with it. And the reason I like doing it is because, you know, you can often see people casing cards or doing what other people do, which is fine, it's great. But sometimes I just want to make sure that I'm not doing something somebody else has already done. And the only way in my mind to do that is to make it up as you go. And that way, you know, you're not copying. At least I don't think anybody else has done a card like this. Right, now I'm going to, where do I want it? Do I want it? I want my other flower. I'm going to have it about, I'm just going to have it central-ish. If it covers some of the flowers underneath, then so be it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. We're building layers here. We're building layers. We're being deep. A bit like my desk, layers. Right, so now I'm going to start and I'm going to add on some of these that I've cut out. And I think I'll do these with glue dots as well. To be honest, if I can just get my glue dots back. Where have I chucked them? Launched them across my desk, out the way somewhere. Right, so I did cut the head off of my flower by accident when I was cutting it out, but I figured, oh well, I can stick it back on later, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put some glue dots on here. I did fussy cut them. I quite enjoy it. I'm not very good at it, as you can see, because I've beheaded my flower. But I do enjoy it. I find it quite therapeutic. And I try and do all, you know, moving your paper and not your scissors and all that. And it does work. Just try not to cut the head off your flower like I did. But at least now I can put my flower head where I want. Okay, get off. Right, so I'm going to stick it like so. And then I'm going to get my flower head. I'll put one there. Oops, I'm knocking camera over. One there. One there. I don't want loads and loads of glue, you see, to be showing. And I can have my flower like that now. Now, do I want some more leaves? Not sure if I do, to be honest. No, I don't want any more leaves. So I like how you can just see those other flowers underneath. I'm just going to give that a bit of a crease with my bone folder. Just ever so slightly. And I do want to add a sentiment. And I'm going to stamp that on vellum. So, because I'm stamping on vellum, I'm going to use my lovely sniffer. Stays on. I love it. The smell of it's divine. What sentiment am I using? I was going to use another freebie, which is this one, and I'm going to use Here For You. I've not used this one before, so let's have this. So it's all more or less freebies. It's a free card. Okay, so I'll just line it up on my mat so that I know it's straight. Just ignore this mess, pretend it's not there. Is that straight? I think it'll do. I can always wing it by cutting the vellum straight. And I am going to use vellum because I think it just adds a really lovely soft look. Just inking this stamp up and practicing because I've not used it before. Okay, put that to one side. And I'll stamp that as close to the top and as straight as I can. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Not terribly straight, but it will do. And then I'm going to get my punch. Who, yet again, I have no idea what it's called. Me and this punch, I've just never really got acquainted when it comes to names. And that just fits. I'm going to write its name in Sharpie on the back, and I'm not going to forget it. There we go. Okay. So that says Here For You. I'm just going to make sure that is dry. And then I think I will... some more glue dots. Some of that. Hope that's not going to smudge. That should be dry because it stays on, and that's the reason I've used stays on, is so that it dries more or less immediately, because I don't want it smudging. I'm going to put 2 little glue dots on there, and then I'm going to put it on the foil here. Try and get it central. Try and make sure it fits on the card, which it does, and get that straight. Straight, please. And there we go. And we're done. Not bad for an off-the-cuff, make it up as you go along card. I hope the lighting's not too bad. As I say, it's quite late at night, so I am sorry. So I hope my friend likes that. I hope it makes her smile. I'll get that in the post tomorrow. And I will leave all the details over on my blog. So don't forget to go and check it out. Thanks for watching. Bye.